February 1st, 2013, Dai TV celebrated its 15th anniversary. At the launch ceremony in 1998, Master Jung-yan expressed her hope for Dai TV. Over the years, Dai TV has been striving to spread messages of love. In 1999, the first Dai drama was aired. In 2001, Dai TV station was flooded. Tsuji volunteers mobilized to salvage damaged videos. In 2005, Tsuji's Cultural Center opened. Dai TV had a new home. In January, in the midst of a snowstorm, Tsuji volunteers in Jordan gave out aid to more than 2,000 Syrian refugees taking shelter in Jordan. Apart from material supplies, Tsuji volunteers also brought them loving care and emotional support. Tsuji volunteers across Taiwan also collected used clothing for the Syrian refugees.
As the mustard seed, you have the power to move one mountain to another.
In February, Tsuji volunteers in Thailand brought rice to a women's prison. Doctors from Tsuji's Medical Association personally cook the rice for the inmates. In 2012, Tsuji volunteers gave rice seeds to the inmates as a gift, and then planted the seeds on their behalf. After being harvested, the rice was shared with the inmates as well as the needy.
มีคนภายนอกเข้ามามอบความรักให้กับเรามีความรู้สึกว่าไม่ใช่เราคนเดียว
In March, Master Jung-yan's Dharma talk on the Lotus Sutra started being aired. All across the world, Tsuji volunteers get up early to listen to the Dharma talk live via video conferencing. despite having difficulty walking, one volunteer goes to Tsuji's office before dawn every day to set up everything for everyone to listen to the Dharma talk. By connecting to the Dharma talk at the same time every day, everyone's hearts are drawn together. In April, a major earthquake struck Ya'an in China's Sichuan province. Tsuji volunteers immediately set out to deliver relief. On their way to the disaster area, the volunteers prayed for quake victims. Touched by Tsuji volunteers' love, many locals pitched in to help prepare relief supplies. Among the local volunteers, many were survivors of the 2008 Sichuan earthquake, who had received Tsuji's aid in their time of need. Now, wherever disasters strike, local volunteers will be there.
赶快做呀！就是说，我们如果坐着等，就不对了。
After the 2008 quake, Tsuji helped rebuild 13 schools. Some were used as shelters this time.
台湾同胞援建了嘛，能抗8级地震了。
Students stranded at one school even wrote a letter to thank Tsuji for bringing them love and care. Tsuji volunteers gathered children together, teaching them to sing and to help others.
别人快乐，感谢你们台湾人来。谢谢台湾来的朋友们。慈济基金会爱在庐山关怀行动2次来到我们。谢谢你们。
Since the severe flooding in 1991, Tsuji has never stopped caring for the people in China. In 2013, the Tsuji complex in Suzhou was open. volunteers signed a memorandum with the Vatican.
我们的血液都是红的，所以我们都是一家人。
Be it Catholicism or Buddhism, all religions share the same love. In 2012, two major earthquakes hit Italy. Since then, Tsuji volunteers in Europe have been providing aid to quake survivors.
实际是代表台湾的这个爱，代表台湾的国际参与。
In April, New York State Senate recognized Tsuji for its Hurricane Sandy relief effort. The White House also honored Tsuji as a champion of change. In the aftermath of Sandy, Tsuji volunteers not only prepared hot meals, but also gave out supplies and cash cards to those affected, including undocumented immigrants.
Voy a comprar lo que ellos necesitan, lo que su lechita de mis nietos.
Many locals were inspired to work with Tsuji.
We are all family, and I'm keeping you nice and warm.
Even Sandy survivors were inspired to give as well.
I'm going to return back that thanks back to them one day, that somebody else can get something from me, through them.
Thanks to its relief efforts across the U.S., Tsuji received yet another recognition in 2013.
The Buddhist Tsuji Foundation has been selected as the 2013 National Poet Member of the Year.
This is an affirmation of Tsuji's work in the U.S.
Tsuji means compassion and relief in Chinese Mandarin.
In May, the schools Tsuji helped rebuild for a Catholic organization were inaugurated in Haiti.
I don't know, is Sister Rita accept the school?
We accept the school. Your gift, however, is much more than two buildings. It is a gift of hope. I want to say to you, you came back and you did what you said you would do. You kept your promise.
In 2010, Haiti was struck by a major earthquake. After its immediate relief efforts, Tsuji carried out various projects to help Haiti rebuild.
3年后的今天，
projects, a volunteer went to Haiti 38 times.
Most important person I want to appreciate is our dear master and the global 2G volunteers. Without your love, we cannot make it.
In 2013, Tsuji volunteers held rice distributions in Haiti, warming the hearts of those in need and children in orphanages. Apart from distributing supplies, Tsuji volunteers also seized the opportunity to encourage people to give of themselves with love.
You have the happy, you have the joy inside. I like my step, to many people, no problem.
In May, Tsuji celebrated its 47th anniversary. A Dharma service was held at the Jingsa abode in Taiwan. Tsuji members around the world also practiced walking meditation and bowing pilgrimages to celebrate the occasion. In May, Tsuji volunteers worldwide held Buddha Day ceremonies to commemorate Buddha Day, Mother's Day, and Tsuji Day. Altogether, over 300,000 people in 36 countries and regions took part in the Buddha Day ceremonies.
Religion are all the same.
This uplifts my energy.
In Taipei, due to heavy rain, participants put on ponchos in the middle of the ceremony, changing the color of the formation in the blink of an eye. Tsuji volunteers even went to a prison to hold a Buddha Day ceremony for the inmates. In the Philippines, around 300 local volunteers came to help set up the ceremony site. After the ceremony, a rice distribution and an event to promote filial piety were held. In Zimbabwe, the Buddha Day ceremony was held for the first time. The even gave a performance in the formation of a Dharma ship, although most of them had never seen an ocean before. Under the beating sun, the locals gathered together to learn more about Tzuji's values. Despite the distance, their hearts remain with Taiwan, the birthplace of Tzuji.
Thì con mới trên đến đây参对这些小朋友是一个很不一样的结果。
In June, Tzuji volunteers held winter aid distributions in South Africa and gave out rice from Taiwan to the needy.
We think they can come and give love to us every time.
In South Africa, Tzuji has over 5,000 Zulu volunteers. They care for the ill and the poor, and even go to neighboring countries to bring aid to the needy. In Swaziland, they give out rice to the needy and encourage them to help those worse off than them. In Mozambique, to prepare for the rice distributions, 2 local volunteers set out the day beforehand and spent the night under a tree. Lesotho also received rice from Taiwan. In Africa, Tzuji's training sessions are held from time to time for local volunteers from South Africa, Swaziland, Lesotho, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe to learn more about Tzuji's philosophy and etiquette.
Love and care.
In June, Tzuji volunteers from 23 countries and regions gathered in Taiwan.
生生世世，我要度尽全赖所托人为慈济人，不管要花多少年，我决定我一直会住在那里。
体会到付出的真谛，这一生的意义。
At the meeting, everyone shared their thoughts and experiences and made vows to benefit humanity. no effort to care for indigenous people.
实际关心我们原住民的健康。
All that Tzu hopes is to better people's lives.
这是跨教派，这不应该是谁，而且是跨族群的。
Tzu volunteers not only go into the community to give head lice treatment, but also help to repair people's homes and care for the needy. They reach out to people in their time of need. Wherever there are people in need, Tzu volunteers will be there to help, no matter what circumstances they may find themselves in. For 47 years, this is what Tzu volunteers have been doing steadfastly. In August, Tzu volunteers from Malaysia came to Taiwan for a training camp.
今天的心愿是希望大马联心爱铺满地。
In 1993, Tzu's first office in Malaysia was set up. As of today, nearly 80,000 people there are under the regular care of Tzu.
我借钱来出这条钱，给那个比我更加辛苦的人。
In Malaysia, Tzu has set up 3 free dialysis centers. Part of the funding comes from selling recyclables collected by Tzu's local volunteers. To build the 4th dialysis center, Tzu members again mobilized to raise funds.
大家都有那一份爱心的，只是爱心有没有被启发？
A sutra adaptation was presented across Malaysia to inspire more people to volunteer with Tzu.
这一夕之间10万要变20万，这资料是来不及改。
Everyone works hard to recruit volunteers for Tzu.
一次唔得，兩次唔得，咪三次佢都知佢會行埋嚟我度同我傾咯。
One volunteer has recruited over 1,000 people.
不管怎样，我也要做下去。
7th lunar month, which fell on August in 2013, is a month of joy and gratitude in Buddhism. Tsuji volunteers seize the time to promote environmental protection and vegetarianism. In August, the first training camp for recycling volunteers worldwide was held in Taiwan.
塑料咧就身體就也用啦，就也有驚啦，大家都有驚啦。
垃圾不恐是不成活，地球干净方正菩提。
Those who used to gamble every day are now busy doing recycling.
改善规则，上面的路线也好行，也清洁。
Recycling volunteers used plastic bags to make flowers. In 2013, Tsuji's Medical Association, TIMA, turned 15 years old.
实际的精神带回去。
I see how you treat well people here.
TIMA members also witnessed how Tsuji pays respect to body donors.
Not just money and spreading the love.
Master Chenyan, for this beautiful experience, and also Chuchi.
Every year, TIMA members will gather in Taiwan to celebrate the Moon Festival with Master Zheng Yan. But this time, those in Zamboanga of the Philippines couldn't make it. Due to a conflict in Zamboanga, local TIMA members stayed behind to care for those affected. Since 2003, Tsuji volunteers in Zamboanga have been providing free prostheses for those who lost their limbs. To care for the poor and ill, local TIMA members often go to remote areas to hold free clinics. After standing for long hours, their feet became swollen, but their hearts were filled with joy.
去看到了中的像，永远在上。
After the clinic, they thanked those they served.
We like masters to stay with us forever. That's going to be impossible. So we just have to that we can continue our work.
In October, Tzuji's bone marrow registry celebrated its 20th anniversary. After Tzuji's bone marrow registry was established in 1993, Tzuji volunteers in Taiwan took to the streets to recruit potential donors. They walked around carrying signboards and held bone marrow donation drives across Taiwan. They also visited donors and brought care to them. As of November 2013, the number of registered donors has exceeded 380,000. As of 2013, Tzuji's bone marrow registry has helped more than 3,300 people in 29 countries. In October, Tzuji Hong Kong gave a suture adaptation to celebrate its 20th anniversary. In 1993, Tzuji's office in Hong Kong opened. For 20 years, be it caring for the needy or giving support to hospitals during the SARS outbreak, Tzuji volunteers have never been absent. To help reduce the garbage in Hong Kong, Tzuji volunteers have been tirelessly promoting recycling there.
從懺悔中認識到我哋點樣可以進一步去提升生命，從而係可以共建我哋更美善嘅人生。靜思勤行道，持在人間路上攜手邁進，將香港打造成人間淨土。
In October, Tzuji Singapore celebrated its 20th anniversary. In 1987, Tzuji started its work in Singapore. In 1993, Tzuji's office was set up. Local Tzuji volunteers care for elderly and those in need like family. Team members in Singapore often go overseas to hold free clinics. Recycling volunteers use the money from selling recyclables to help students in need. Since 2009, Singapore Tzu Chi volunteers have been caring for AIDS inmates in prison. In 2013, Tzu Chi Indonesia also turned 20 years old. In 1993, Tzu Chi's work in Indonesia unfolded. In 2002, Jakarta was affected by widespread flooding. Master Jung Yan advised local Tzu Chi volunteers to help with the cleanup and build a village for the poor to relocate into. In the village, Tzu Chi also built a school for children.
跟实际写教你做一个人啊，有希望的人。
In Jakarta, a new Tzu Chi school broke ground, followed by a volunteer training camp. Since 2003, Tzu Chi volunteers have been providing aid to an Islamic boarding school in Indonesia. Catholic trainee priests also followed Tzu Chi volunteers to visit the poor.
Master Chen, kita harus memiliki hati seperti hati Buddha, yaitu memiliki welas asih.
In November, Super Typhoon Haiyan caused severe devastation in the Philippines. In the worst hit areas, the landscapes were no longer the same. Building temporary shelters. Preparing aid supplies. Tzu Chi volunteers worldwide have all mobilized to help.
我们要发挥爱的能量啊，点点滴滴汇聚呢，这一念爱心呢，就叫做造福。
Apart from holding free clinics and giving out aid, Tzu Chi volunteers fundraise around the world to help the